Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning, everybody. Mix 1041. We're on Talk 1013 The Buzz. We are on MixTV.tv, and we say good morning to all of you on what is a very consequential Thursday, February the 17th. Let me just tell you here at the top that the deadline for candidates to file their paperwork with the Bradley County Election Commission is at noon today. And so we're going to come on the air just after noon to bring you the list of candidates, the final list for the May 3rd primary. But we're going to begin this morning a little bit different. We're going to be joined now by the chairman of the Bradley County Board of Education, Troy Weathers. Chairman Weathers, good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
And thank you so much for joining us. I know that you're here this morning to, I don't know if you say make an announcement or more or less talk about basically the feeling of the Bradley County school system. Troy, I want to just turn it over to you.
Well, thank you, Steve, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. You know, I didn't really think about, and sometimes we don't think about the public, what they're thinking out there, and how they're wondering how we're thinking. But I want to give you some ideas of how we came to where we're at with Dr. Cash. 2 weeks ago, Dr. Cash, we had a retreat, and I think Dr. Cash shared with you how they contacted her and these things. And so that afternoon, she sat down with us, just the board and us only, and she shared with us the process that had happened and that she would like to apply. And she did that, number one, out of courtesy. Number two, out of she loves Bradley County, I'm just telling you. And also, the board loves her. I told you last night when you and I talked, they wasn't a dry eye in the room. That's how much we care about her. I'm probably not a good one to talk for that one, but right. She's a great lady. She works hard. And her basis of her job is she loves kids. Gosh, but she has done great things in here. And I've had businesses call me. I've had individuals call me, and they say, if it's a money issue, let us know. So I want the public to know that the board does not want her to leave. We've got a great board, and they worked hard, and we worked. I just couldn't tell you the relationship that our board has with her. It's just we all care for each other. We care for her, and she cares for us, and we all have an ultimate goal of making Bradley County better. So it works. It's probably been one of the best relationships. I've been on the board 20 years, Steve, as you know, and I've said it 1,000 times. But it's important to me that she's one of those people that she's the real deal. And we know that. So I want to tell you and tell the parents, the teachers out there that I have been in conversation with her several days. I have told her we're ready for you to come back. I mean, we don't want you to leave. Number one, you hadn't left yet, thank goodness, but we don't want you to leave, and I'm willing to sit down and talk with you and figure out whatever we need to do to try to keep you here, that's what we're willing to do. So if you see anything in Knoxville, Tennessee that brings up flags, we're ready to sit down and talk.
We're joined by Bradley County Board of Education Chairman Troy Weathers, and as everyone knows by now, very public, that Dr. Linda Cash, the director of the Bradley County School System, is among the 3 finalists for the Knox County School System Director of Schools, and I understand she is going to be touring up there today. She's interviewing, we understand, tomorrow. What I'm hearing you say, though, Troy, on behalf of the Board of Education, is that you, number one, want her to stay, the board wants her to stay, and that you will do what needs to be done, I guess, in whatever way that looks like. And obviously, those would be conversations between your board and the director of schools.
Right. Well, that is our goal, and we are going to do our best to. We don't want her to leave. So that's the ultimate goal.
Let me ask you this, because a lot has been made of the Pie Center, and yes. A lot. This was obviously her, but a lot of other people who came together on this. The governor calls it a potential pilot program for a statewide model. I mean, this thing has really caught on, and here we are on the cusp of opening this Pie Center. The timing of all of this is very interesting, Troy.
Yes, it really is, and I've had folks call about that, and it's very important that I talked to Dr. Cash, and when she told the board that, I said, well, I have one thing I've got to tell you you have to be a part of, and that is we've got to open this Pie Center. So whatever happens with Knoxville or anything else, I need your commitment that you're here making sure that everything goes in the right direction. And we're there. We have great leadership that she has put in place. So, we're over the hump and we're close to the end. So whatever happens with Dr. Cash, Pie Center's opening up, and it's going to be a success because she's put the right people in place to make that happen.
All right. Well, Troy, I really appreciate you coming on and making this public and this announcement, and we appreciate it. And of course, we'll all just stay in touch with us.
All right. Well, we need your prayers, and pray that she comes back to Cleveland today real quick or after her interview tomorrow. Thank you, Steve and Bridget.
Thank you, sir. All right. There you go. Bradley County Board of Education Chairman Troy Weathers on our broadcast saying publicly that he and the board, let me just recap if you're just joining us, publicly that they want Dr. Linda Cash to stay in Bradley County. And you just heard him, if you heard him or saw him here on mixedtv.tv, that in fact